Hey there, Catrice Jackson here, Global Visionary Leader of the Awakened Conscious Shift, racial justice educator, speaker, and author. Thanks for stopping by the website today to check out my 30-day crash course for white women called Mastering the Art of Nonviolent Engagement. So I want to share 4 points with you to help you realize the urgency now that you get signed up for this course. I know for sure, without a doubt, it is a fact that if you are a white woman, you are drawing weapons that I call weapons of whiteness against black and brown women, against native and indigenous women every single day. I know this for a fact because those weapons have been drawn against me for as long as I can remember. And I am in daily conversation with women of color all over the world as we talk about the frustrations about how white women engage with us. Those could be direct words, it could be non-verbal communication, body language, tone of voice, use of particular words. And all of these behaviors are causing harm. They are silencing, they are marginalizing, and they are oppressing black and brown women. The very same women that you say are your sisters. The very same women that you want to have unity and sisterhood with. How are we ever going to have unity and sisterhood if white women are drawing weapons of whiteness against their fellow sisters? So I'm going to read to you 4 quick weapons. And I want you to decide whether this has been something that you've done or that you're currently doing right now when you engage with black and brown women. Has there ever been a time when you have refused to speak up about racism or your white privilege? Has there ever been a time where you've been unable to engage effectively and productively in conversations about racism without becoming emotionally discombobulated, lashing out, or withdrawing? Has there ever been a time in your life when you've had the privilege of not having to even acknowledge racism, to acknowledge race, to acknowledge your own white privilege? And last, has there ever been a time, or are you currently refusing to admit your own racism or acknowledging the systemic structural racism and oppression that black and brown people face every single day? Has there ever been a time that you have engaged in any of these behaviors, or are you engaging in these behaviors now? And if the answer is yes, either way, those are 4 weapons that you're using that you may not even know that you're using. White silence, white fragility, white innocence, and white denial. And I have a list of 21 weapons of whiteness that white women every single day in every space and place are using against black and brown women. These weapons are causing harm, they are silencing, they are marginalizing, and they are oppressing the very women that you say are your friends, are your family, are your colleagues. The very women that you say you want sisterhood with, the very women that you want unity with. We're not going to be able to have unity, and there will be no sisterhood until white women learn how to lay these weapons down. And yep, I call them weapons because anything that's causing harm is a weapon. And you have these weapons. I am 100% sure about that. And you may be saying, Catrice, no, not me. And I'm saying, yes, you. So if you're serious about building unity and sisterhood with black and brown women, if you're serious about racial justice issues, if you're serious about eliminating racism and doing your own anti-racism work so that you can get on the journey to allyship, you need to be in this course. You need to be in this 30-day crash course so that you can have some urgency to lay down those weapons and stop harming your sisters. Now, I only offer this course for 25 women. Why? Because in the process of teaching white women how to lay down their weapons will be used. And that creates a lot of emotional labor for me to have to conduct this. And I'm willing to do that for my black and brown sisters. So there are 25 seats left in this course. And I will only offer this course 4 times a year. This is your time. If you're serious about racial justice, if you're serious about eliminating racism, if you really, truly, deeply want sisterhood and unity with your black and brown and native and indigenous sisters, you need to lay down your weapons with urgency right now. So click that button below, get yourself signed up for the next course so that you can lay down these weapons and instead learn how to be nonviolent, to be non-threatening, to engage with black and brown women in a way that is nourishing, in a way that is supportive and uplifting, and in a way that does not silence and marginalize them. So now is the time. Get signed up for this course today.